I think it too.
Sawing bodies. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Nobody's Happy podcast. I'm here with George Anthony and Josh Cabaza, the serial killer. No signal.
Oh, that's fine. I turned that off so it makes the buzz go away. Is that all right?
I like looking at myself.
Do you?
Monitoring myself. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about today, George, you're a difficult person, right? A difficult human being.
Self-sabotager.
That's a lie.
No, yeah, you're difficult, and you're a misogynist too, which is two things that I also starting to see that it's not as bad as people make it. Have you ever heard of Andrew Tate?
Yes, I have.
Well, he said
God?
my new favorite misogynist. He's also got some cool idea. I mean, outside of, he's not just a misogynist. He's more than that.
Yeah.
Right?
He would tell you that too, yeah.
But he said this thing that I actually thought was very interesting about, like, people willingly doing what they're told and not putting up a fight about it. And he said something like, something to the effect of, they just force people to stay indoors, lose their jobs over something that has a 99% survival rate. And he said, because people are just blindly following rules, he goes, what you have to do is you have to be difficult. He goes, if they tell you wear a mask, you say, I don't got one. And if they give you one, you hang it on your ear. And they say, put it on, you put it on, but under your chin. And then they say, well, now you got to, and he goes, just be difficult as fuck. And it reminded me a lot about how difficult you are with people. Like with your job, you were actually being a very difficult person in your job.
Okay.
With people, with stores, right?
Everybody.
But did you have some kind of like philosophy like that, or were you're just an asshole?
First of all, I don't agree with me being difficult. Second of all, as far as misogyny, someone has to keep up the old traditions.
I mean, I'm starting to see in the internet that I was like, wait, were we all wrong about misogyny?
That's why I treat everybody the fucking same. I'm not an asshole. I'm just myself to I'm myself to everybody across the board. You get no fucks, no fucks given across the board, and that's how it's supposed to be. And people call that misogyny, but you don't hear this dude saying he's a fucking, well, what's the opposite? But he's a feminist because he treats me bad. Like, fuck you. You're a
That still
bitch.
doesn't explain why you hate transgender women.
Oh no, I would fuck the shit out of transgender women.
They'd fuck the shit out of you.
I mean, who knows? Who knows if they would fuck the shit out of me? I dare one of them. If you can make me submit, you got me.
Got me slipping.
You got me, you know? I just don't feel like if you're a whiner and complainer, why the fuck should I bend to give you, even if it's logical, even if it's like, that's the right thing to do. No.
Women are whiners and complainers.
It's too early for this. No, not just the society, like this institution of being a woman, and we deserve. Then take it by force.
Here's a way that I'm looking at it now. What if women being like irrational or whatever about the women's right? What if that is a direct failure on all the men's part?
Yes, it is.
It is. It is.
The men in America let it get this bad.
Yeah.
And it's our responsibility. Like, we're at fault. So in a way, you kind of can't like bitch at women for not acting right.
You know what? I don't like I don't like that type of tactic. And don't get me wrong, I've met some fucking badass women that, especially in the comedy world, they're just, bitch, I'm fucking funnier than you. You know what I mean? Like, they have that fucking swag. They do the work. They do all this shit, and they don't ask for nothing. They don't fucking like, oh man, it's not fair. I got to be better than that motherfucker. And that's how we all think about it too. I just got to be better than that motherfucker. Until I'm better, I won't even get fucking looked at. You know what I mean?
It's a swinging of the pendulum.
But this whole thing, well, there's not any women on the show. Well, maybe there was no funny women around when that guy was trying to book the fucking show. You know what I mean? Maybe he doesn't know any funny women. He's a fucking idiot. That guy who books that show doesn't get around, doesn't see funny women. Let him do his fucking show and do your own shit. Who gives a fuck, you know?
It's the swinging of the pendulum where we were had it so good in the West, and now that it's kind of going down, inflation is going up. People are getting more angry, and because they went through the last 2 years of the pandemic, so like they have real problems, so they can't bitch about shit that's not, you know, that the way you feel and the way, and people don't give a fuck anymore how you feel. Yeah. That's why you're seeing these misogynists come up like Andrew Tate. You know what I mean?
Truth spitters.
Well, no, they're coming from a
why do you
third
misogynist?
world mentality. Where it's just like, no, people fucking suffer.
It's not a third world mentality though. It's a dog eat dog. It's like
which
you gotta
is a
get
third
yours.
world mentality. Which is, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying coming from a place like where it's more about, we have to get money, we have to like go to work, we have to be men again, and that's coming back because times are getting harder again.
Dude, in the Victorian age, you could just smack the shit out of your wife. And the doctor would prescribe you like smack the shit out of your wife 5 times a day.
Yeah, you'd send your wife to the doctor because she was acting crazy, and the doctor would finger her, make her come, and it's like, you feel better now?
They would go.
Damn.
They would go though. It's like, bitch, you fuck with me, I'm gonna kill you in your fucking sleep, bro. Do not fuck. I'm raising the kids. I'm doing the house. I got these bitches maids around. They're doing the work and shit. If you fuck with me, bro, I'm gonna fucking murder you in your fucking sleep. And he's like, oh, okay.
I don't know if I can send my wife to the doctor so you can finger her and make her come though.
That's because you're institutionalized. I would be a doctor. Yeah, I got a finger pop at 12. But if we can make it 12:30, she don't take long. If we can make it 12:30, probably hit the golf course. I just hate weakness. I hate weakness, bro. I hate weakness, man.
I think both of you
anybody who's fucking and who's perpetuating that fucking that identity
Bitchafication?
Now, dude. The bitchafication. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. That's gonna be in a dictionary someday because of you. The bitchafication. And it's not just women. It's every fucking buddy. If you promote yourself as being weak, and that's your brand, then good for you. If it works, good for you. Like Maria Bamford, she's I'm on therapy, I'm doing this and this. That's her brand. It works for her.
That's not weakness though.
Yeah, it is. It's like a vulnerability.
Being vulnerable is not weak. Being vulnerable
is by definition making yourself weak.
Yeah,
letting people know your vulnerabilities is not weak. That's strength.
It is. No, it's weak.
Holding it in and pushing it down.
Dealing with it on your own time.
That takes a lot of strength, by the way. Pushing things down.
No, it takes
that takes a lot more strength.
It's more strength to put it out.
No, it does vomit all your feelings on the thing. Everybody has to walk over it and shit like.
That's why men die sooner than women. Because men hold shit in, and then at 73, you're just like, ugh.
Who came up with being like misogynistic? Like who came up with the word men? And why? Because one was like, oh, there has to be a word for the way you're acting right now, and some fucking bitch dude was like, all right, I'll go to the dictionary and help you out, I guess.
No, it was some nerd that was like, he's being a misogynist to you. And she was like, what is that?
She was
baby, listen up.
She was massaging him at the time.
And then the misogynist was like, oh yeah, bitch, you're being a white knight. How about that?
That's how we all became keyboard warriors.
No, because
I love strong women, bro. I love strong women, right? Do we all love strong women?
Yeah.
I mean, they need to shut the fuck up sometimes.
Man, you came amped.
I had no idea you were gonna. I had no idea. I was having a good morning and shit, dude. I'm sweating right now. I'm fucking sweating. It all makes sense.
And it's no surprise that we're coming to the end of the empire, because even Mexico is telling the United States to eat shit.
Oh shit!
They don't respect the president.
Yeah, they don't respect the president, and that now like, what was it? Russia, India, and some African
the BRIC nations.
They're creating like their own like little like, well, we'll make a tree house too, and you can't come to ours.
Yeah,
they tried to do it a long time ago. It was Brazil, Russia, China, India.
But now's the time because we have a fucking corpse,
a weak president. Yeah. That not in their ear talking shit.
Dude, did you see that where he's reading? You could tell he's reading and he doesn't blink the whole. It's like a whole minute long thing about like you can't be American if you support January 6th or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And he's just like this, just staring, and his eyes like do this, as you could tell he's really concentrating on reading the fucking words.
He probably took some Adderall and shit and was like, listen, Joe, we need you awake for this one, all right? We need you to mean it. We need some fucking, here, we'll get my pills. Yeah.
That's what they did to Trump. Trump used to take Adderall.
Trump was a whole another level of fucking boss.
He was partying with the Adderall. He wasn't using it.
Yeah,
he
was
couldn't
waking
listen.
up from a binge like, oh fuck.
He
what
couldn't
happened?
listen to the briefings. He'd get bored. And so apparently they put his name in the briefings.
You got that fucking maniac coming back too.
Yeah.
He's like, it's not over, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
The end is going to be stretched out and made a little more painful.
That's perfect because apparently the fourth turning or the ending ends in 2028. So
Really?
What do you
it's
mean
a
the fourth turning?
It ended in 2000 and 2012. We had to wait 12 years
not
to find
an
nothing.
apocalypse. So there's generational.
The what?
It's
God.
called The Fourth Turning. It's a book, and it goes in 20 to 25 year generations of how, like, okay, you know how they say strong times make a weak man, or good times make weak men, and weak
I
men.
know the saying. Just
Yeah,
go.
whatever. Yeah, so the fourth turning is the end of this.
Fucking it up.
It's where the collapse starts happening, and we're the generation. We're called the hero generation, and we're supposed to come up with something big to get us out of this bullshit the baby boomers put us in.
But what did they put us in really though?
They fucked up the whole financial system.
With Social Security or what?
No, not with Social Security. With not having the right regulations and these banks just doing derivatives of things that it's just making up
That's
money.
been on since the dawn of time.
No, it hasn't. Since
Yes, it
70s.
has. Yes,
Oh,
it
well,
has.
yeah. Every empire's
Well,
fell because of something like
It certainly
Fucking up the money.
got corrupted where now there's so much money in the government where, like, you don't get in that business unless you're trying to get a fucking slice of the pie.
You know what the big fuckery is though? The big fuckery is the fucking lottery, bro. Every week we raise $500 million for winners, right? How come that money isn't going towards people homeless, fucking side projects?
So we should
building
do like
shit.
a lottery where everybody wins. Technically, we just all pitch in money.
Yeah.
and next thing
thought
you
it
know, we
goes
got
to schools.
$500 billion. Bro,
it doesn't go to schools.
No, they take half
it
of it for taxes.
don't go to Memorial High School. I can tell you that. None of that money,
It
none of
doesn't-
that sweet lottery money goes there.
It doesn't go to some of these hospitals or roads or any of that fucking shit, dude.
ROADs.
Well, yeah, how do you figure? I thought that was the whole
Point.
No.
Well, I mean, not the whole point, but that was the whole way they got it legalized.
Yeah, but they go, all right, so wait, how much taxes do we take from that? 250 million? All right. So we're 200 million. I mean, we're not running a fucking charity here, so we got to pay each other off, and then we have to give money to our companies that build the roads. Like all these motherfuckers have investments in the construction companies, and then they get kickbacks and shit.
Yep.
Everything is fucking corrupt. Everything is
districts,
corrupt.
that's always-
But I respect it though.
Like there's
gangster.
a school district in the valley, Donna, and they all got busted by the feds because they were giving contracts to contractors who were their cousins and stuff.
Yep.
And then they were getting
yeah.
like $60,000 kickbacks or going to Vegas and getting prostitutes and shit. And
Well, why wouldn't you?
You got to
And
go to
so-
Vegas to clean the money though.
And yeah, I guess so. And so the FBI was onto them, and like the whole school board got fucking busted.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's happened
A
here.
whole school board.
That's
A whole
happened in
school
every
board.
fucking major city in
Yeah.
And that's like the
Texas.
lowest form of government position too. Can you
Yeah, but
imagine
nobody's
what these-
watching them. That's why.
Yeah.
So they figure nobody's gonna care. It's just, but all those bids, that's who it
Your
fucking goes
vote
to.
matters.
That's who it goes to.
I would vote for somebody. They're like, listen, dude, vote for me, bro, and I'll take care of you. I would vote for them.
I remember our high school was a brand new high school, Westago East, and all the tiles started falling off the building one day. We're like, what the fuck is going on? And it was like, it was the first year it was open. So they must have kickbacks.
Players fuck up.
Our high school roofs were just full of those little paper planes that you shoot up and
Oh,
would get
shit.
stuck up there.
Yeah.
Throw pencils.
Into the drop ceiling. That's a good fucking idea.
Did you ever see like fights that kind of like horrified you a little bit in high school, or like seeing somebody like on the floor getting
their
head bounced off the ground? I saw that one time. I was like, Jesus, I didn't think it was gonna be this fucking graphic.
What are you talking about? George was that guy
No,
doing
no,
that.
my mouth got juicy when I saw that. I sort of got. I was like,
Savage.
get him. The one time there was this fight where it was this like Latin King guy.
Oh, shit.
And this black dude, He was part of another gang and shit. And I guess, I don't know how they had beef. I think it was over or something happened or they disrespected somebody. And I'm walking in the hallway and I just caught it. It was perfect. Like the whole front where they get up each other was full. Well, fuck you, dog. And then they agree, yo, box, we're going to box. So they step back. They both take off their shirts. They hand it to their respective partners. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking they started going at it, dude. And the okay dude, he got one hit. And then that black dude just went off on him. Went whop, whop, knocked him down. And as he was down on all fours, that black dude went and just kicked him right in the fucking face. Like, face to like the good part of the foot. Yeah. Like just, and you heard the meat part, and that fucking dude fell back and shit. And his boys, all right, he's done. He's look at him. He's like, that's right, bitch, blah, blah. And it was respectable. They're like, all right, cool. That's in the fight. It's none of this like, fuck, I'm gonna come back and kill your whole fucking family and shit like that. It was nice.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it was like two cobras,
with the exception of him doing the like shit talking after knocking somebody out. Is that part of it? Is that acceptable?
Yeah, that's acceptable, bro.
Because you're all amped up.
You're amped up. It's like UFC where they go there, ha ha ha, you know, whatever the fuck.
But you gotta let the other homies know, like, hey, I just fucked him up. So it's kind of yelling.
It was like it was an honorable fight, and I'll tell you why, right? Because they were like two cobras. Like, yeah, they could fucking kill each other with venom, like, and the venom being their whole fucking gangs,
right?
Coming on to everybody, unnecessary, right? But what they did, they sent their two best warriors, their two best warriors out, and one of them fell, and that's the end of it, you know. And there was no pride loss. I was like, yo, and then straight up, though, guy that got kicked in the face, I was like, yo, that's mad respect, bro. Damn, you took a kick to the face, you got knocked down, and he stood up, wiped his blood off his face, put his shirt back on. He's like, all right, let's do the rest of my day now. But I was like, that's mad respect. Yeah, he was fucked up, man. But that was like mad respect, though. I was like, you know what? You know, I don't believe in your whole fucking gang, whatever. But dude, you're a tough guy.
Well, that's true about like what they say about dudes, like get respect when dudes don't like each other after they fight each other. They kind of get a little bit of this weird understanding of like, oh, okay, man, they're like, you're cool. Then like, cause that's how I got like me and my best friend in middle school. That's how we became best friends, because we started talking shit to each other in the cafeteria, and then we're like, after when the bell rings, we both run upstairs, and we just fucking start throwing, and then after that, like, we just became inseparable.
Body shots only. Body shots.
Nah,
slurping tequila off of each other's bellies.
Hang out with each other back in the day, you used to have to roll people in, you know? Did you ever get rolled in? No,
that was a gang. You were in a gang.
Nah, yeah. I never thought it was a gang. We were just a bunch of friends.
If you rolled people in to be friends, that's a gang.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a loose confederation.
It was a, what does Edward say? A fucking, like a Koda check.
Yeah.
It really was, you know, like, hey, dude, you're cool with us and shit. You could be a spaz. You could be a funny guy. You could do whatever the fuck you want. But, you know, if we get into a fight, dude, you're not going to have our back. Why were you hanging out with us then, you know? Maybe that's just a hood mentality type shit. I don't know. 'Cause we never saw the black.
No, that's a very animalistic mentality. Hood mentality is just basically like behaving the way human beings used to behave, you know, 10,000 years or 2,000 years.
Just very tribal. No class, no order.
Yeah. And it's just like us, it's the ones from the other. And then you go attack.
There's a pecking order. It's who's the strongest, who can hit the hardest, that type of shit.
I felt like everybody had their strengths though, you know?
What was yours?
I don't know. I was cool. I don't know.
You pull the bitches?
I held my own in that realm, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, pull the bitches. Jesus Christ, dude.
Bring the...
You said that so foreign, too.
Yeah, pull the bitches?
Pull the bitches.
Like you're a professor trying to understand him.
I'm trying to understand his tribe.
Serial killer, fucking... You disemboweled the bitches? Anyway, I would hang him on the hook, and my buddy would go. No, I don't know what it was. I guess I have no idea. I don't know what my strength was. I mean, I was kind of funny, I guess. You know, I wasn't afraid to just be a spaz or be myself or goofy and then be cool in the next moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And our other friend, he was like the pretty boy, you know, that could fight. And then my other friend was like, he was just the fucking. Like, I'll fight anybody right now, you know. Like, wait, what are we doing? Let's go do this. The other friend, he used to hustle. He always had money, you know. My other friend, he used to pull all the big girls, you know.
That's important.
He was the only one qualified to handle heavy machinery.
Yeah. The only one qualified. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Everybody was into their own shit, you know. But when we hung out together, it felt like a fucking. It was a crew. Like, man, we were like a crew. This is fucking dope.
And you still talk to most of them, right?
I talked to all of them. Yeah.
I think that's how, but that's the nature of dudes in groups. Like in the army, it's also like the same thing. In your platoon would be like this collection of different types of people. Like that dude is funny. That dude is a puss hound.
Yeah.
That dude wants to fight every motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's an alcoholic. You know, there's always those characters. What's the term I'm looking for?
The camaraderie,
Prototype,
Reoccurring characters.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I forgot what it's
It's
called.
not the prototype. It's the archetype.
Archetype. Yeah.
Archetype. Yeah. Yeah.
El prototipo. I did Buzzmill yesterday.
How was it?
Oh.
It was nice.
Did you speak your truth?
Yeah, I did. Actually did. I feel like Buzzmill though, you have to do great to consider it good because it's always good.
Yeah.
So like I'm always I expect it of myself to have a good set.
Yeah.
And having an okay set if it there is like, which I've had once or twice before and it did not feel good.
It feels like a softball throw. And you
Yeah,
knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
as they, you know, that hard ball where you get a clap and break every fucking 10 seconds and shit, you know.
And then bombing there is really like someone lobbing you a softball and you just swing and miss.
5 times. Fuck. And you got to walk off and then go, good try. Anyway, you're all right.
Oh, and I was on the way back, I smoked this gelato from Colorado.
Oh, okay.
When I went to go do the Humor for Heroes, this biker guy, he comes up to me like, "Hey, dude, you were funny. I was also, in the army, this and that."
Nice.
And then he's like, "I like the shit you were saying about weed, man. I don't know if you have weed on you, but like before we leave, I'll hook you up."
Yeah.
And he came, and I thought he was gonna give me like a little baggie or like the plastic of a cigarette packet or
Yeah.
some shit like that.
God,
But
you're so good.
he gave me like an actual, like they make this somewhere where it's legal
brand.
packet.
A flower,
Yeah.
big old branch.
You know that plastic casing
okay.
bag?
Did you know that it is legal to have a medical marijuana license here in Texas?
Yeah, they really kept that under wraps, man.
But
Yeah.
it's only for oil, and you put on your tongue, and edibles, not flour. Flour.
Well, fair
Oh,
enough.
okay. Well, I don't
Yeah.
fucking know. I mean, I haven't looked into it. I just heard
I
about it.
just keep
into
hearing
it.
there's a dispensary by
There's one in
So I
Dallas.
got the link.
By the
It's in Seguin.
A Seguin, okay.
That's where the doc. You go on a Zoom thing and he says, "Well, what are you stupid? Okay, I'll give you a prescription." Doc, I'm just really stupid. Well, let's get you stupider, dude. There you go. And then apparently there's one in Austin. I think a dispensary in Austin and shit. And they will fucking drive to wherever you're at or whatever the fuck. This is what people are telling me and shit.
In
And
Austin?
I got the link for the doctor though.
People will just deliver it to you in Austin because in Austin it's like almost decriminalized. Like if you get caught with under an ounce, they don't fucking do
They don't
anything.
fuck with you, right?
Well, it's the
Fuck
same
with you.
thing. Same thing here in
San Antonio.
in Countdown City, baby.
It depends on who pulls you over. The cop can still take you in.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like in San Antonio, they're a little more gun-ho than
Yeah.
in Austin.
I don't know. You got to get real white woman on them.
I know my rights.
If they're in a bad mood, they can
Are
do
you
that.
seriously gonna you're seriously gonna do all that fucking paperwork? Are you fucking paying my tax dollars is going for this bullshit? Just take it.
He's gonna tell, I got nothing else to do, bro. Keep talking.
My mom's a lawyer, okay?
Do you carry a card of?
She'll have your badge for this.
How many times have you said that?
Do you carry your mom's
Never.
business card?
She keeps giving me some. I'm like, what am I? a
You
fucking
have her
criminal?
number
I don't hang out with criminals, bro. Like, what the fuck?
anymore.
No, she had man, she gets death threats like weekly,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
Yeah, she does not
At her
give a
house
fuck.
or at her office?
To her face. Yeah.
Like in court.
In court? No, on the court steps. This lady said she was gonna shoot her outside the court, and mom was like, "That bitch won't shoot. I'll fucking shoot her." And this and that. Like, I'm gonna buy a pistol. I'm gonna fuck him up. Like, she got a death threat from. I don't even think I should say this probably.
Yeah.
She got a
Well, I
death
already
threat.
said that much.
She got a death threat. Okay, so this maybe I shouldn't say it.
Are you saying deaf
All
or
right, well, then
deaf?
don't.
Deaf.
Some deaf.
I'm gonna take away your hearing, bitch.
It was this deaf person threatening her.
So
Dude, it's crazy.
So this person who's not from the United States got arrested in the United States is doing like 70 plus fucking years or some shit, right?
Whoa.
And so this is all hypothetical too. This isn't real. And so that person had a baby with somebody and they moved to Texas, right? And so this attorney, not my mother, some other attorney, she was like, I want to take away rights and yada, 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 because he's going to be in prison for the rest of his fucking life.
Yeah.
And that guy's connected too, by the way. And so
isn't that kind of pointless if he's already going to be locked up the whole time?
yeah, but
Just to give him a good old right there, Fred.
no. There is some things in like involved with that shit where he's like, well, I want to see her, this and that, but she doesn't have to deal with him at all. If you know,
Oh, I mean, like she would have to take the baby to jail
to go see him. If he got a good lawyer, which he has money up the ass, you know what I mean? He could be like, I want my lawyer, blah blah. Come back. She's like, I could file for rights, your rights to be taken away. So that's a legit thing. If you're in jail longer than 6 months or some shit, if you have a baby, the woman, if she hates your guts, she'll just be like,
damn,
I'm taking away your fucking rights. You never see your daughter again. Blah blah. Anyway, so and that helps along the line when she meets another fella. You know, and he could adopt that one, you know. Anyway, so this attorney was like, all right, cool, no problem, right? And so they do a over the phone type thing with a guy and his lawyer, and he's like, well, don't take away my blah blah blah. She's like, this was like a formality, bro. It's a courtesy call, dude.
Yeah,
we could just do it without you. Shut the fuck up, you know. And he's like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you with all the powers I have from Central America, you know? And so she's like, suck my dick, you know, all this shit. And but that was like that was a scary thing, man. In my family, they don't give a fuck, dude. They're like, whatever, dude. Shit, we got a good insurance policy. You'll be rich. I'm like, damn, it's fucked up, you know?
I mean, you keep forgetting that lawyers, but they're also human beings, you know?
Yeah.
Just throw us.
This other case, it's not even a case. She this old lady wants to divorce her husband, but she doesn't file the paperwork. She just comes into the office every fucking day and complains to my mom about her husband, you know? Yeah. So I can talk about this. So this old lady, she has nothing better to do. She's retired and shit, right? She thinks my mom is her friend. So she comes in there.
Probably.
She thinks my mom is a fucking therapist. She comes in the office, no appointment.
Does she pay at least?
No appointment, no nothing.
No, she just lays on the couch and starts talking.
My mom's like, she's just old. She doesn't know. She's not.
Oh, she don't have the heart to tell her to get the fuck out of here.
Not at first, right? So then the lady comes in. I mean, this goes on for like a year or some shit, right? Every week, like, hey, I brought you coffee. Mom's like, all right, whatever. What's going on? He's just terrible. And they've been married for like 50 years, you know, all this shit. And so they're drinking and then the old man shows up. And these people are in their fucking 70s, bro. The old man shows up and he's blind, right? He's blind. So someone walks him in and he's like, I need to speak to so-and-so, right? And so I was like, here, have a seat. What's going on, dude? He's like, well, I'm the husband. And he's like, yeah, I know who the fuck you are. I've been hearing about you forever. You trying to get my wife to divorce me? My mom's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I feel like we talked about this. We were talking about he was facing the bookshelf the whole time.
Yeah, he's all doing this. So I was like, I'm over here, Poppy. And so the guy's like, you've talked to her again. I'm going to fucking shoot you. My mom's like, she laughed. She's like, bitch, you're fucking blind. Get the fuck out of my office. What the fuck is wrong with you, you know? So the lady comes back. He's acting really bad now. My mom's like, hey, you know he came in the office today. He did what? She's all dramatic, old lady. You know, old Mexican ladies are, right? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. See, he's crazy, you know? And I was like, listen, you can't come in here anymore. You're not paying me. I told you I'll get the paperwork tomorrow. You don't want to do it, obviously. You can't come to my office anymore, right? And she's like, my husband will hear about this. And so now the old man is calling fucking
on behalf of
hey, bitch, I want to shoot you.
Defend her honor.
I'm gonna, hey, is so-and-so there? And then the receptionist puts him, do they know who he is, you know? They're like, yeah, hey, what's going on? And she's like, hey, bitch, I'm gonna fucking shoot you as soon as I find out where you're at again. And it's just like, my mom, she's like, it's cute though.
But you know what? The crazy part about this is the reason he acts that way now is because when they were in their fucking 20s and 40s, he probably used to like throw her around the fucking apartment or house through fucking windows, smack the shit out of her. And now this is just the echoes of that relationship. Yeah. Just like her complaining to someone and him like doing these outbursts in public.
They like the drama. They're a horrible couple together.
Haunting.
I think they're just stuck in that cycle.
Yeah.
You know,
Toxic for 50 years. That's crazy.
fuck,
They want
dude.
everybody to be a part of their drama.
Yeah.
See, this is why I'm so fucking mean, man. Because things like that, if I let it, it'll kind of like hurt me a little bit. Like, oh man, so sad.
What do you mean?
That these people, they live their lives in that cycle.
And
I mean, who knows? Maybe
like
they
turmoil.
did all kinds of drugs and
Emotionally,
fucking-
they're still like 18 years old. They never got out of that.
You think so?
Yeah, that's why they keep repeating those same patterns. Since
I'm
the
just saying.
60s.
I'm pretty sure like he's giving her a couple of black eyes and busted lips.
There's a painting. I forgot. A famous painting. I forgot who the hell painted it, but they show you hell. Right? It's a painting of hell.
Oh yeah.
And it's
Dante?
it's all
Dante's
these-
Inferno.
Is it Dante's? And it's all
the
yeah,
rings.
But who painted it though? Right?
7 stages of
Dante.
Dante. Hey, do you think Dante was gay?
hell. Talking about which one? This one?
No.
The Layers of Hell?
So no, it's
Dante's
like
Inferno.
It's like a whole fucking scene of like just people ripping each other apart and all kinds of shit.
But painting of Dante's Inferno.
It's just turmoil and pain and suffering. Like everybody's going crazy. And I think that's what this world is basically. People just have this like need to feel something, and happiness isn't really much of an option for most people. So they just need to feel pain and suffering this whole fucking time.
just grabbing at whatever they can find in
Yeah,
the
This
fifth
one?
ring of hell.
pulling and tugging and
That looks wild, man.
fucking each other over and all kinds of shit.
And they're all naked, right?
Yeah.
There's not one person in this thing minding their own fucking business. Not one person going like, I don't know what the fuck everybody's doing.
Everybody's partaking in their own torture.
That's how most of this fucking thing is, man. And
Yeah.
that's weird. There's not one woman in that painting either.
It's a fucking sausage fest in hell.
That's the whole thing with the women's thing. Like, stop complaining. Just do your own shit. Like, I can't get booked on a show. I start my own show doing something else until I start catching fire with that fucking show. So until I start getting noticed, you know, from just doing that show. Then you know that's just what it is. You know, there are less women billionaires out there. Really? That's your fucking argument? Are you fucking serious, dude? Give me a fucking break.
Was this-
Ruthlessness.
Was that it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this is it right here.
Most think Renaissance art is beautiful till they see the depictions.
Oh shit, that's
of
not a
hell.
mouth. That's a face.
Yeah.
Well, it's both.
A hill, and they're coming out of the mouth.
See, look, in this one, there's only one guy minding his own fucking business. Down here, he's just like, holy shit, look at this fucking crazy thing.
But I think he's on a break though.
Yeah.
This
Like
guy's
supposed to be
relaxing under
stabbing
a
people in
stone.
the ass.
This guy's getting it up the butt.
I believe too. I believe hell is the illusion of hope. You know.
What?
Yeah.
Stuck in the same cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The illusion of hope is running rampant in fucking hell, dude.
The monotony of suffering.
Yeah. And the illusion of like this won't last forever. You know.
Ooh.
That's crazy. This is the devil eating somebody and at the same time giving birth to somebody.
Or maybe he's just that long
Maybe-
torso.
Maybe he's eating people at the same time though. You know. Or maybe that's the guy's head. That's his fucking ass going.
That's what I'm saying. He's got the longest torso. Well, we shouldn't fuck with the devil, man. I don't believe. How is this? I don't believe in God, and I don't believe in the devil.
But you believe in hell?
Why tempt it?
Yeah, someone out there like, all right, I'll prove him wrong. I'll show him the devil.
I'll do my Ouija board.
You don't think hell's a real place?
No. No, that's just some goofy shit they made up to scare farmers into giving their money.
I don't think hell comes from outside. In this realm, hell comes from outside. But in whatever world or dimension, whatever that fuck that is, hell comes from within.
Dude, there's so many heinous things human beings do to each other.
Yeah.
That there's multiple times where the portal to hell has been opened here on earth just by what human beings are doing to each other.
So is this if portal can be open here? Does this mean this is like a level of hell?
Yeah, this is probably like the least hell of the hells, being a human being.
Out of like, say there's 1 to 10 hells, how would you rate Earth or this whatever?
10 being the helliest.
10 being the worst, yeah. And 1 being
I'm pretty sure this is like a 1 or a 2.
and 1 being like, they're out of fucking creamer here? Fuck, this is hell. What kind of restaurant is this? Fuck, they got my order wrong. This is what? How much? What did you say?
This is a one.
This is a one?
1 or 2. I think
1 or 2?
I think, but it's
Depending
still
where you
hell.
live.
I'd say
It's still
3.
hell.
Yeah, I'd say a 3.
Can't be a 3 if you have running water and toilets and take showers.
Not everybody on this earth has running water and toilets. We're just
So
lucky.
in some areas it can be a 3. So 1 to 3. 1 if you live in a nice area. 3 if you live in a bad area.
1 if like, that light was yellow. It wasn't red. Oh, it's such hell. I'm going to take it for nothing.
And when the fuck did we start giving a shit about the Ukrainians? Pissing me off, man. Giving my money.
That was Biden's fucking country, the one that he was like kind of had good relationships with. So he's all about Ukraine.
Right.
Yeah.
The most corrupt country.
He has to
in
be
the world.
Ukraine because they got all the tapes of his son doing coke and fucking bitches and shit.
It kind of looks like
ain't gonna back us
Hunter
up?
wants to get caught.
Yeah.
He's like doing like videos and where he's like has his face there holding his
Yeah.
ID next to it.
He's like the Bush girls. Man, if the Bush girls, the Bush daughters were had social
Damn.
media back then, fuck, dude, I would have loved to see their
Right?
fucking
They didn't go that
OnlyFans.
crazy.
No,
Yeah,
but
they did.
but back then the standards were like
Much lower.
yeah.
They got drunk. It's like that type of shit.
yeah, it's like
That was
everybody did.
what they got caught for, but they were having trains run on them all kinds of shit.
Bro, I was with one of them.
A couple of white girls.
Party, big old Texas
Did
head.
Bush's
White
wife
girls go crazy.
Bush's wife, I think, had killed somebody. Like she ran over somebody when she was drunk.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What's Bush's wife's name? Not.
Let's just put that
It
out
wasn't
there.
Bush. It was one of the Kennedys.
No, but also
No,
Bush's
definitely
wife.
one of the Kennedys.
What's
A lot of the Kennedys. Barbara.
Laura.
I heard
Barbara.
the Kennedys put a lot of people in with the fishes, if you know what I mean. Except they were fucking Irish. All the cool cultures always have a mafia.
Yeah.
Italians, Russians, Mexicans, Irish.
Yeah. See, when she was a teenager, it was a classmate in a car.
So you made it sound like he ran some.
she
ran
did.
her over.
You made it
no,
sound
she
like-
didn't. They were riding together.
You made it sound like Caitlyn Jenner literally murdered somebody with their car and got away with it scot free.
She went forward and then backed up and then forward.
No,
again.
it wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. But
Yeah,
is
dude.
it Midland, Texas?
Fucking Midland, dude.
She ran a stop sign, causing the death of a sole occupant in the vehicle that she had struck. And apparently, that
Oh my
they
God.
said that she was intoxicated, but that's what they covered up allegedly.
How old was she?
She was 17.
Damn. So she was like getting it in. You know, she was putting some reps in. Damn, and old boy Bush was like,
No, you could drink back then at 18.
my dad's got a liquor cabinet. You want to come suck my dick and drink
According
this
to
bottle
various-
of Tres Generaciones?
According to various,
Her Spanish probably was dope as shit, right? It's in Texas, right?
according to the various biographies of Mr. Bush, the boy's father had been traveling in a car immediately behind his son and witnessed the whole thing.
That sucks seeing your kid die.
Yep.
But
Oh, man.
it
that
all worked
sucks.
out. She became the president's wife. And he always had that, hey, we need this law passed in the city where you killed my son.
Oh, my God, dude.
And that man never paid taxes ever again.
That's how they threw a bone at him.
See, but she took the you know, she
Coward's
took it-
way out.
I don't know why they put this on there. According to the police report, neither driver had been drinking, but no tests were performed. No, I think we're good. I think we're good here.
They gave her the old ocular pat down.
Killer back there.
Good.
Yeah, you're all right. Who is not? He's all drunk too. She looks good,
The
man.
sheriff.
Sheriff, you're drunk too. Then we both were fine. We both are fine. Forget it.
Oh wow!
Test us out.
He maybe this was her Illuminati sacrifice because it says he was nominated as the school's most popular boy while a junior, and she was just like, "You want to be the
That's the guy that she
president's
killed?
wife? You better kill somebody popular."
Is that the way to get success? You got to kill somebody.
Apparently, that's what the people.
No, the way you get into those secret societies is they contact you on Facebook, asking if you want to join.
Yeah, they never say your name. They never say your name in the message. They just
They just hey there.
talk at you. Never say, "Hey, what's up,
Hey,
George?"
Josh.
They never, establish a relationship with you.
Man, the way they're painting it, the accident is difficult to understand in that it took place on a clear night on a dry pavement at the crossroad described as the middle of nowhere, where the view was unobstructed and the stop sign that faced Laura was clearly visible.
All right, you know what? I'm getting really tired of you bad-mouthing Laura Bush.
Why?
That woman was sucking Freedom's dick.
She says
Bush was
she stuck by her man as he massacred a whole country for weapons that never worked.
Laura said that it attributed to the accident a combination of dangerous intersections, the darkness of night,
what the fuck?
a less than safe car on the victim's part. She blamed him for not having a safe car.
Dangerous intersection.
And her
Corvair is not safe.
Non-optimal eyesight. So my eyesight is bad. It's dark. His car sucked.
My eyesight is not really that optimal right now.
She said, and Mike Douglas was
Laura
a close
over
friend.
Here. Oh, sorry.
She was a close friend of hers, but stated that he was not her boyfriend.
What if she killed him because he she turned him down, or he turned her down?
She was crying.
I was like, you've been sucking that Bush kid dick. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Makeup running, all kinds of shit. And she sees him go forward. He's like, it didn't tell you that she was stopped at the stop sign either. It just said she ran
was
it.
just waiting
She was waiting for him to go. Ram! It's fucking funny now, funny boy. He's gonna be president someday.
Look, all through high school, Mike and I were good friends. We talked on the phone for hours.
Whoa.
And Mike's circle of close friends included nearly all of my own. And so it was unbelievable to me that it was his car in almost always empty intersection.
Just like a woman not to claim responsibility.
I know, right?
Just like a woman to be like, you misheard me. What? Am I fucking crazy?
But it starts off like a real chick, like, look, it's my fault for not seeing how unsafe you were driving.
Yeah. I should have known better how irresponsible you were with your own life. Head on a swivel, bitch.
Oh, so here's the thing. Future First Lady deliberately and with malice, what is that? A forethought murdered her ex-boyfriend over some now forgotten teen tiff and wow, she got so mad. They're saying that she waited for him and hit him with a car.
I told you.
So they're applying.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're about to explain, like why that's not cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's totally what happened. As far as I'm concerned, like for me,
Do you think George Bush ever brought up an argument? Laura, you fucking killed. You killed your fucking. Really? We're gonna talk about murder? Are you fucking serious? Because I know there's at least 1 million people in a mass grave that you pressed the button on. But I'm painting now. Look, it's a boy.
No, this is when he used to drink. He's probably like thrown on the floor with vomit. Like, whatever, bitch. At least I didn't kill nobody. Look at you. You're drunk on the floor. At least I'm not driving, you fucking bitch.
How could you not drink as a president, though? How could you not drink all the stress, all the fucking, hey, the world's
Dude,
going
I
to
know,
tomorrow.
right?
How could you not be like, I'll be in the garage.
Bro, how about Trump? A real, like, indulgent motherfucker. Heathenistic, almost doesn't drink a drop of alcohol.
Yeah.
But I think it's because I think somebody in his family died from that shit or something. He's got some kind of trauma.
His father was an alcoholic.
Oh, right. Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm sure he does other shit, though, you know? I mean,
Some people are like, my dad drank a lot and I never want to be that way.
He's a womanizer.
And some of us high-five our dad and go, what's up,
a
dude?"
womanizer?
Yeah. Grabs him by the
Did you
pussy.
say he's a, yeah, but
Him
those
or his
ladies
dad?
knew the deal when they showed up.
Trump is.
See, again, lack of responsibility. How could he grab your pussy if there's no lady showing up to get money from him? You know what I mean?
Well, you could have just met him.
No, come on.
And he
He's
also
not- he's not-
specifies they will let you,
Yeah.
implying consent.
Implying consent. Yeah.
Yeah.
They will let you grab them by the pussy.
If you're in a room and you're the richest dude in the room and there's all these whores and they're not classy, respectable when they're nobody's wife, they're just whores.
Big old fake balloon tits.
It's like the fucking the NBA players that go to the jam or whatever, the All-Star game, and all these fucking women are around them and shit. Hey, hang on a second, hang on.
All right.
Damn.
I'll
You go
pause
to
it.
the
I'm gonna pause it real quick
Yeah, sure.
because I got one too.
yeah.
Goodbye. It's like no one's treating them fucking. They're all there for a certain fuck. What's up?
He paused it.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, I'm still going. I was gonna make a call too, but never mind.
You know what? My podcast feels so disrespectful. Motherfuckers are taking calls, writing emails, fucking texting their side bitches. I've had enough of it. God damn it.
That was my kid.
You know what? I'm gonna buy those bags where you gotta put your cell phone in, and I'm gonna unlock it on the way out.
We both have our cell phones, and I put your phone over here.
Yours is like facing you like that.
He wanted to do that to you because the interference. We got to get Raul's like technology away from him. We're all like, hang on a second.
Oh shit!
It's my
Threw
kid.
my phone all the
When
way
she
out
calls, I gotta answer no matter what. Even if I'm on stage, I've done it on a stage where I have my phone just in case emergency happens or some shit. And she calls me.
did
every
you
time
put
she's
the-
like, "Dad, I just wanted to see if you know where the remote was." I'm like, "Oh my god, dude! I love you with all my heart. Don't ever fucking call me for that shit again." It's under the couch. If you looked under the, and I still go to it. Go under the couch. It's not there. Okay, go upstairs.
Is that wrong? Answer your phone. I've done that before. When I went to El Paso, I had a whole conversation on stage with my wife in front of the audience.
Yeah, but you did it.
But if you can make it funny, yeah.
I mean, I did it, but people thought it was like
Honestly, it's like bringing your guitar up there.
a little bit.
So it's not cheating then.
No. What?
No, it's just looked down upon.
By who? Not the people with guitars.
Not the people who were laughing, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, people thought it was part of the bit because it was like we're on the phone for like 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Yeah. On Sunday, it was the last day I was there.
I never understood why a person who uses. This is so delicate.
Tampons.
Like I'm in a strip club. There's a certain behavior you do when you're in a strip club. You got to be respectable, you know. But every now and then you meet that girl that doesn't have those barriers, you know. Every now and then you'll meet, or even just in a party or something, you know. There's a woman that you could that look, hey, how you doing? Something
Morally loose.
Yeah, and then some other girls like, what's up? I'll suck your dick in the closet real quick. Okay, you know, let's fucking. But for her to the girl that sucked your dick in the closet be like, and then I sucked his dick. She'll just tell you the exact same story, but in a tone and a voice to where I'm the fucking creep, I'm the fucking asshole, or that guy. I should say that guy's the asshole, that guy's the creep and shit. And he's like, bitch, you were into it. What the fuck is wrong? There's no, and I get, you know, her side of the story, my side of the story type shit, but we've all been there, right?
No.
You said he's a womanizer, but he's to who? To respectable?
To women.
No, not to women.
I get George's point is if you're around whoas, how are you womanizing when they're whoas?
They're whoas, yeah.
No, he's assuming
they're in it for the money.
He's assuming that everybody may, or that you are a whore. He's not verifying. You have to verify first.
I think he's probably got it down.
Room full of women and you're the only dude in there? They're not whoas? They're all his best friends?
No, not necessarily, but I mean, he's not going to do that with, you know, not politicians, but like the German president.
How much money?
Well, of course he wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So how is he a womanizer? A womanizer does it to every fucking buddy. They don't give a fuck who the fuck you.
But how much money do you think you would, like, let's say you're single for some reason. How much money
I know the reason.
would you have to have before you start feeling like, you know what, I could probably grab a bitch by the pussy right now?
I'm going to say 1.5 million.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're probably going to these ratchet places.
I'd have to be the king of Saudi Arabia, bro. I'd have to be one of the princes and shit. Like stupid $1 trillion money to have that untouchability. That would be crazy. And I wouldn't do it anyway.
Whoa.
No,
Are
I
you
don't mean
saying
like forcibly.
unwants? Yeah, not forcibly.
I'm saying the way Donnie T put it. You know, they'll let you. You can when you're that powerful.
Just to
they'll
be
let
safe.
In this
you know?
economy, 1.5 million. That's all it takes.
I think in this economy, it would probably take like three or four.
Because 1.5 million means you got a house, you got a nice car, you're set. You know what I mean? And you have time to spend with her. So you can, you know, they see that. When you're going to have to get a girl who works at like McDonald's or some shit. But hey.
What about harem money?
Harem money?
I'd say a good 15.
15 million, you think?
What's harem
15,
money?
20. You know, money that facilitates having a harem.
I think you can. You can probably get cheap hoes. You don't got to have expensive hoes.
I don't want to nickel and dime with my hoes.
No, they're workers. I know situations where the guy doesn't work and he has like 2 or 3 bitches that just do everything for him.
That's nice.
Sure.
I know a guy straight from the neighborhood. He found this hardworking girl, and she's like a dentist or some shit now. And he's never had a job his whole life. She went to school and took care of him, and he takes care of all the kids. You know, he just stays home, smokes weed all day, plays video games, do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
That's the life.
And his wife is a dentist, and that's how they like their situation. You know,
How does that work on like? I mean, psychologically on his side, how do you?
she feels supported.
He probably like dicks her down.
Yep.
I'm sure he does
Powerfully.
whatever. I'm sure he does whatever she wants. I'm sure he does whatever she wants.
Some women though like that. They like being the breadwinner. They like being, the head of household.
Yeah.
And more power to them.
And looking at you like a horse, where they just back into.
See, that's misogyny.
Why?
When you go, and more power to him. Like like
It doesn't need to be said.
it doesn't need to be said. It's not like no. But it's like oh, a man, he goes to work every day and he does it. We wouldn't say more power. No, that's what you're supposed to do, right? And then the woman goes, good for her. Huh.
No,
being
because
tricked like that.
they want to.
Being tricked like that.
Okay.
We know it's a man's job to provide and all that shit.
Out of us 3, I did live that life, and they do like that. They like being put on a pedestal that's one of breadwinner. They get the pussy all moist and nice.
Certain women do.
Breadwinner pussy.
Yeah, breadwinner pussy is the best because they're confident.
When she fucks
they're
you,
so confident. She thinks she's fucking me, but
she
I'm
puts
fucking
your
her.
dick through your legs and she puts her penis. It's in between your legs, right? So you're bent over.
You're misogynist. Misogynist.
Why? That's a new position that you can try with your breadwinner wife. And she's fucking herself with your dick, and you're like,
Smacking the shit out of your ass.
It doesn't work the reverse.
Get the fuck off and do the dishes.
It doesn't work the reverse. People do not give you respect. They look down on you for staying home with the kids. Like you're not a man.
Well, what do you mean, people? Just the people that don't.
You're Mexican. You're
progressive
Mexican family members. That's who-
old school, old traditions.
Yeah, they look at you like you're less of a man.
Until they taste your fucking cooking.
Until they taste your rib bone.
And that's how you get really good at cooking. You just stay home.
Is
They're like, damn.
it weird to go to family parties and your wife's sitting down? She goes, honey, go make me a plate. Go make me a plate, and I want some.
No.
Yeah, okay, baby. What else you want? Some drink?
No. That's still the normal dynamics where she goes and fixes a plate for me. So
Would you ever cook for her just wearing nothing but an apron?
no, I cook all over the place. Oil hit me. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get no hair.
That's why you got an
nothing.
apron, bro.
I don't want to get hair.
Hey,
Nothing.
wear a fucking hairnet.
A body net.
Body net.
I would recommend it if you have the opportunity where your girl works and you stay home with the kids. It's nice.
Yeah. You just gotta take care of the kids well, make some good food,
You gotta have the biggest thing is
lay that pipe.
you gotta have a calm baby. That's what the other thing is. Like as long as the baby,
dude, you just fucking like excluded like 75%.
I know,
of
right?
Mexican
Calm
babies.
baby.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Benadryl? What are you talking about? Drugging your baby?
melatonin every morning.
Ibuprofen.
You're in a similar situation, right? You know, you stay at home all day.
Yeah, but I have to pay for the house.
Ah, okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm not gonna be able to afford to come down here for the next 7 months.
Fuck.
Actually, I'm working on. I'm gonna start putting out stand up. I'm gonna be working on a half-hour special that I'm not gonna release till the half hour's done and recorded. But on the side, I'm gonna be working on other like topical jokes, stuff that has a shelf life.
It's fun.
And I'm gonna be putting that out, bringing back the old Blind Tiger Diaries, even though I only did one session of it. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. Blind Tiger Diary is going to be like, you know, like I said, topical jokes, things that have a shelf life that people will eventually forget right away. So I'm just going to get on top of it, write a bunch of jokes, record it, and then start putting that out.
I want to do that too.
We should, man.
Should we just get in on it? We should just start. I mean, I'm gonna jump on it with you.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We should do that. I'm
Yeah,
already
just-
starting to, by the end of August, I want to record something, the Blind Tiger or
Yeah.
Blind Tiger is really good for that.
So much magic gets lost there if it's not
yes,
recorded,
dude.
man.
If it's not, because all these like
Fuck.
little things that, especially with like guys like you and even Josh, sometimes when he just goes up there and just starts talking shit.
Just being funny.
Yeah.
Just being funny, having an idea, and working it out with the crowd and the magic.
And not
the
just
energy.
that, but sometimes bits will just come out a certain way. You're not able to duplicate it because something spontaneous happened in the middle of the bit, and you just were somehow able to add it into the joke.
Or you're worried about the audience feelings too.
What do you mean?
Like, I'll be real. Sometimes in Austin, I worry about the audience feelings, you know?
Oh, right.
And so I have to like really write my shit to where it's so
you can walk that tightrope.
yeah, so you can walk the tightrope. Where at the Tiger, you can be a lot looser, and they're already on board with like this is a joke, you know, type of shit.
I mean, they're just I think the physical part of just having to walk into that weird restaurant where the waiters are dressed like characters, and then having to go down into a basement, that already kind of puts you in the mood of like, all right, we're like somewhere where we probably shouldn't be.
It disarms them.
There's a lot of people who are trying to record their albums down there. Like Tito's doing his down there. I think Chris Mata's just recorded his.
That's two.
Yeah, that's two people who are not regularly at the Tiger. And I know 3 other people that are asking me, hey, can I do my album there? I'm like, I don't know.
It's a good fucking room, man.
I don't know.
Hey, can I put my dick in your mouth? I don't know.
It's not the same question.
Save some for later.
You guys are disgusting.
Happy birthday! Surprise!
I'll just repost that one because it's so fucking hilarious clip.
I look like a maniac too because I'm all bald and shit. I'm all like shaven bald.
It's an old clip from an old episode. I'm gonna find it because I'm pretty sure I still have it. I'm just gonna repost it because it's just hilarious.
That should be a T-shirt. Save some for later.
with your surprise.
Happy birthday! Just across the shit. Oh fuck. Dude.
I'll put it out next week. How long are we? About
An hour?
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys got anything going on? You want to tell the folks?
When does it come out? Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be at the Blind Tiger. Come check it out tonight. Blind Tiger, 10 p.m. Get your tickets. I'm headlining. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sauce. What about
Hey, go to georgeanthony.com. Check out the album Murder and Mayhem. It's fucking good, bro. It came out in 2020. It still holds up, so fuck you. And I'll be at the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club on Sunday, August 14th. I'm going last. My friends
I'll be there.
We'll be on it. It's a Wolf of Ignorance, nobody fucking baby that we're going to create there. And Nobody's Happy Baby, right? And Edward's going to be there too. It's going to be fucking dope, man. And I got some shows in Austin. Just check out at George Anthony or at GA Comic on Instagram. Follow me, bitch.
Yeah, well, I think I just got Cap City on the 2nd. Good old Cap City where I filmed those first 2 hours. It's gonna be nice going to see what the new one looks like.
Yeah.
I'm doing Chris Tellis's showcase, so it's gonna be fun being back at being at the new Cap City for the first time. That's gonna be awesome. So other than that, I think that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget Willful Ignorance podcast. Check that out too. And other than that, have a good one. Take it easy, everybody. Bye.